Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. Japan's semiconductor equipment industry is very strong, and because of this, Japan has also become the target of the United States. The United States has issued orders to Japan not to allow Japan to export advanced semiconductor equipment to mainland China and other countries and regions, just to prevent the rise of China's high-tech industry. Japan, which followed the pace of the United States, never dreamed that it would ruin the Japanese semiconductor industry. Because China is already accelerating the research and development of cutting-edge equipment, and Japan has lost China's 112.2 billion yuan lathe order. Japan is following the lead of the United States. Japan's semiconductor equipment industry is one of the world's leading manufacturers, and it has strong strength in research and development, production, and sales of semiconductor equipment. The products of Japan's semiconductor equipment industry are widely used in the manufacture of various electronic products, such as chips, flat panel displays, and optical fiber communications. In terms of the Chinese market, the Japanese semiconductor equipment industry has a certain dependence on the Chinese market. China is one of the world's largest semiconductor consumer markets and an important market for Japan's semiconductor equipment industry. The Japanese semiconductor equipment industry occupies a large share of the Chinese market. Japan accounts for 30% of China's semiconductor equipment imports. Japanese semiconductor equipment manufacturers such as Tokyo Electronics, Nikon, and Hitachi have great influence in the Chinese market, providing optical engraving machines, etching machines, testing equipment, cleaning equipment, etc. cover chip production lines of all sizes in China. With the help of these equipment, China, and even the global chip manufacturing industry chain can operate stably. However, Japan chose to follow the pace of the United States and adopt restrictive measures against China. None of the 23 types of advanced semiconductor equipment can be exported to mainland China normally. Japan would rather sacrifice the interests of Japanese companies than stand with the United States, which has invisibly pushed Japanese companies to the forefront. Japan's restrictions will only speed up China's research and development process, just as Japan was stuck with Chinese machine tools in the early years. Now that Chinese machine tools have made significant progress, Japan has also lost China's huge lathe orders. Japan lost huge lathe orders. You must know that the Japanese lathe manufacturing industry has always been in a leading position in machining technology. Its products have the characteristics of high precision, high rigidity, high speed, and high reliability, and are widely used in various precision processing fields. Not only are the products rich in variety, but the after-sales service is also excellent. Therefore, Japanese machine tools are favored by many customers in the Chinese market, and their status is comparable to that of German machine tools in the Chinese market. Many Chinese companies choose to use Japanese machine tools to improve production efficiency and product quality. However, when it comes to the most core technical products, Japan will also choose to get stuck. Chinese companies recognize the reality and understand that core technologies cannot be bought. After resolutely conducting independent research and development, Chinese machine tools have made significant breakthroughs. Over the past decade or so, China's machine tool manufacturing industry has continued to increase investment in science and technology, strengthen independent innovation capabilities, and promote the development of high-end machine tool industries, such as the research and development of 5-axis linkage machining centers, high-speed milling machines, CNC lathes, and other products. Nowadays, great progress has been made in CNC technology. CNC technology has been widely used in various machine tool products, which has greatly improved the intelligence and efficiency of China's machine tool manufacturing industry. Chinese machine tool manufacturers represented by Shenyang Machine Tool, Dalian Machine Tool Group, and Shanghai Machine Tool all have wide visibility and influence. With the improvement of its strength, the competitiveness of Chinese machine tools in overseas markets has also continued to increase. Japan has begun to lose orders for Chinese machine tools, with orders worth nearly 112.2 billion yuan being cancelled. Changes in the global semiconductor equipment industry. When China breaks through a certain technology, certain industries have a characteristic, that is, they are severely restricted by Western countries, and then Chinese researchers firmly set their own research goals, and finally solve the technical problems and develop the products. Shield machines, hand-shredded steel, space stations, etc. are all typical examples. Western countries develop whatever they do not sell. Japan has the technological advantage of the machine tool industry, and China also has a firm determination to develop its own products. Now that Japan is following the lead of the United States in restricting the export of semiconductor equipment to China, it is no surprise that China will also invest more in scientific research to develop a series of semiconductor equipment. Judging from this development trend, Fumio Kishida may ruin Japan's semiconductor industry. In the future, if China invests in self-produced and self-sold semiconductor equipment, Japan may not be able to receive huge orders if it liberalizes exports. Nikon, Canon, Tokyo Electronics, and Hitachi will become cannon fodder for Japan to comply with American rules. Changes in the global semiconductor equipment industry have begun. Under the tripartite agreement between the United States, Japan, and the Netherlands, China will continue to move forward. Of course, if you want to travel thousands of miles away, you still need to put in a lot of effort. Enterprises can gain market competitive advantages by increasing investment in research and development, improving technological innovation capabilities, improving product quality and technical level. Or strengthen cooperation and mergers with other enterprises, integrate resources upstream and downstream of the industrial chain, improve the core competitiveness of enterprises, and achieve strategic goals across the industrial chain. Not only that, but we can also establish a sound management system, strengthen internal management, improve efficiency and quality, reduce costs, and improve economic benefits. It sounds simple, but in practice it requires domestic manufacturers to accumulate and take every step in the future. The agreement reached by the United States, Japan, and the Netherlands has been completed. Since things cannot be changed, then change yourself. The demand for domestic semiconductor equipment is huge. As long as domestic manufacturers make breakthroughs, they may not be unable to obtain corresponding order support in the country. It depends on the performance of domestic manufacturers. Up. If you agree, please like it, and welcome to repost, leave a message and share it.